Welcome to Eureka Math. I'm Mr. Shankel. I'm going to be helping you today with Module 4, Lesson 16. Let's get started. All right, we're going to find the slope of the line with the following graph. So I'm just going to choose 2 points that are on this line, and I see this one crosses through an intersection. And what I mean by that is I have a point that belongs to 2 different lines, right? A horizontal line and a vertical line on my grid. And that way I know that I know the x value and I know the y value. So I don't have to guess. For example, this point right here, I would have to guess what that x value is because it's not crossing at an intersection. But I don't have to guess on this one. I know that that's the point 2, 1. This is the point 2, 1. And I know there's another one here, this one. That's the point 3, 4. So I know both of those. And then I can find my slope by just seeing how we would have to change from one to the other. So I know that I would have to go up 3. And remember, slope is the change in y over the change in x. So my change in y is up 3, so that's a positive 3. And then my change in x would be to the right 1, so that's a positive 1, and that makes my slope equal to 3. Okay, example 2. Same thing, I'm going to pick a couple of points and see if we can calculate the slope. So I'm going to go down here. I know that point is -1, -1, left 1 and down 1. And let's go all the way up here just to show that they don't have to be right next to each other, but they do have to be on the line. So this point is the point 2, 5. And then I can calculate slope from here. So I'm going to find out how I change y. Well, my change in y is going to be up 6. So the slope is equal to a change of y as a positive 6. And then we're going to go right 1, 2, 3, and then right 3. So 6/3. And that means that if I simplify that, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the slope is 2. And what does that mean? Well, it means up 2 and right 1. Up 2, right 1. Yep, up 2, right 1, back on the line. Up 2, right 1, back on the line. Up 2, right 1, back on the line. You can see that it doesn't matter what points we choose. That slope will always find us another point on the line. All right, example 3. Again, I'm going to find the slope of this line. I think the difference in this line is it's a little less slope. It's a little more down, flat. It's not quite as steep, right? But that doesn't change anything. I just need a couple of points that are on the line. I see this one is on the line. That's the point 2, 1. And I see this one's on the line, and that's the point 5, 3. And in order to find the slope, I just need to find how it's changing. So first of all, how it's changing y. Well, my y change is a +2, so I'm gonna write this up here. Slope is the change in y, that's 2, over the change in x. Well, the change in x is a +3, so that's 2/3. The slope is 2/3. And that is a change because all of our slopes before were whole numbers. Now we have a fraction as a slope, but it really doesn't change anything. It's still a direction. It still tells me something about the line. It tells me that to get from one point to the next, I can go up 2 and right 3, and I'll get on the line again. So up 2 and right 3, I'm on the line again. Up 2 and right 3, I'm on the line again. So that's still the slope. Even though it's a fraction, it's still the slope. tells you where to go to get to the next point. All right. Exercises. Let's investigate to see if the claim we can find slope between any 2 points is true. Well, yeah, we can do that. If we start down here and we move to this next point, that's a move of up to right 1. So I know that my slope is positive 2 over 1. Slope equals 2. And now that I know that the slope equals 2, well, I could just keep following that direction. Up to right 1, that's a point on the line. Up to right 1, that's a point on the line. Up to right 1, that's a point on the line. Up to right 1, that's a point on the line. Up to right 1, that's a point on the line. I could keep doing this for infinity, and I'll continue to find successive points that are on this line. And that's what slope does. It tells us where the next points are. It gives us an idea of the steepness or flatness of the line, and that's it. That's your lesson. I hope that helps. See you next time.